Hey guys, welcome to my very first favorites video, and this is my July favorites. I don't have a whole lot of products, but I wanted to get in the habit of doing it, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. The first thing I'm going to share is a BB cream, and it is the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream, and I am in the shade Fair. And I have oily skin, and this works really well. It gives me good coverage. I want a lot of coverage out of a BB cream. My skin isn't great and I have a lot of breakouts, especially hormonally, so I want coverage out of a BB cream, and this gives it. This does really well with that. It also seems to last well. I usually wear this on days that I go work out, which are like 2 to 3 days a week. I go to my workout class, and it lasts, you know, through it, and I'm sweating and nasty, but this lasts. And even like you've seen in my vlog, on Wednesdays during the summer, I've been going straight from my class to taking the boys to the library program, so I don't want to look horrible. I don't have time to shower or anything. I have to go straight there, and I will wear this, and then after my class I don't have much time. I have like a couple minutes, so I'll just kind of like pat dry, put a little powder, maybe a little blush over this, and it's enough for me to feel like I can go out in front of other people. So yeah, so it's a pretty good BB cream so far. It's one of the, I've tried a lot, and it's, well, it's my favorite, but it's, you know, it's a good one. I like it, and so I've been using that a lot this month. I will say though that at first I got the light shade, which is the one up from this, and it is much darker. So even if you're a little darker than my skin tone, I would still try the Fair before you go to the light, because I put it on and it was like orange. So yeah, so I mean the Fair is a pretty broad spectrum, I think, with this one. Another thing, this is always one of my favorites. Every month I wear it all the time, is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I wear this, I mean, I use it every day. I use it whether I'm doing a full face makeup or just pairing it with my BB cream. I definitely like these two together. I don't look like I'm wearing a full face of makeup when I'm going to work out, but I look, my skin tone is even. I don't have huge dark circles under my eyes, which I do normally and naturally. I have even when I was little, dark circles. So these two paired together is a really nice quick fix for my skin, but also this just every day. On light days, this is good by itself or good paired. It's really nice to carry with you and just touch up a little throughout the day. This is a really good and handy concealer. Next is a foundation that is kind of new for me. I think I started using it in July, and I have been on the hunt for a new foundation for a while. I used to sell Mary Kay, and so I was wearing that for a long time, which the Mary Kay matte foundation, Time Wise matte foundation, is still one of my favorite foundations. If you wear Mary Kay or are interested in trying it, it's a really good foundation for oily skin. It lasted all day for me. It gave good coverage and worked really well with my oily skin. But since I stopped doing that, I could still order it, but I kind of just wanted to try something new. I tried a few that broke me out and didn't work. So then I went to Sephora and I had them like do the digital match, and did a little more of a consultation, and they suggested, also my sister suggested this, and we have similar skin types, the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I am in the shade Light Beige, and I've really been liking this. It gives a really good coverage. It lasts all day. I mean, I'm oily and I'm like running around with my boys, so I do, if I'm going somewhere like in the evening, I will touch up. It gives good coverage. I don't feel like I need a lot to get a nice coverage. I just like dot it on my face, and I blend it out either with my beauty blender or Sigma F80 kabuki brush. I like it both ways. I feel like with the beauty blender, it does give a little more of a sheer coverage, so if I'm not wanting it to be too heavy, some days if I'm more broken out and I want it to cover more, I'll use my Sigma brush. But either way, it gives good coverage, it lasts a long time, it does have an SPF 15 in it. So yeah, I don't have anything bad to say. It's not horribly pricey. I mean, it's not drugstore price. I think it was $38. And it's 1.7 fluid ounce, which typical, I think, foundation's a lot of times just 1 fluid ounce, so you get a little more there at the 0.7. But yeah, so it's not like horribly overpriced. It is, you know, higher end, but I really do. I like this one. It's good. I was super excited about this next product. I have been really enjoying the and using for the last couple of months the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil. It was one of those products that when I first bought it was a splurge for me. I was like, it's like, I think it's 21, and I was like, I don't know if I want to spend that on a brow pencil, but everyone keeps talking about this, and my brows have always been a crazy mess, and I have very thick, hard to control brows. And it was one of those things where I splurged on it and was hoping that I wouldn't like it so much so that I didn't have to keep splurging on it, but I loved it. So then last week I had run out of mine. The night before I was going to buy a new brow pencil, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I just happened to look at Marlena's YouTube channel. If you don't know who Marlena is, she is the creator of Makeup Geek, and she has a YouTube channel, so definitely go check her out. One of the things she does on her channel, she'll do a series called Splurge or Purge, and she compares a higher end product to a lower end drugstore product, and compares the two price-wise, formulation, and all of that, and tells you whether she thinks it's worth the splurge or to get the cheaper one. And it just so happened she had just done one on the Brow Wiz versus the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. And I will put a link down below to that video where she compares the two. Sorry, spoiler alert. She says to go ahead and purge the expensive one and go with this one. They are pretty much identical. At this end is the little spoolie, and it's nice and small so you can really comb through the brows. And then it does have the retractable pencil at the other end. And this one, I believe, is $10. Is it $10.99 or $9.99? It's about $10. A lot of times at Ulta too, they'll have buy one get one 50% off. So you're spending about $7.50 on each of them if you bought 2 of them. And let's see, what is this one? Medium brown? Ash brown, which is what I was in the Brow Wiz. It was like medium brown / ash brown. A good range of colors. It's $10, and I don't notice the difference. It feels the same, which I was really excited about because it's half the price. So like I said, I will put a link to Marlena's video, so if you want to check it out for yourself, you can. But this has been a favorite because it's a good brow pencil and it's half the price of the one I was using. So I save money. That's always a good thing. Next, I got 2 new Morphe brushes from their Elite collection, which I really want to get more. I got the E20, which is a concealer buffer, and I've just been using this to buff out my concealer. Normally, just to blend out my concealer, I would just use my damp beauty blender, which I still really like doing, but I would kind of feel, because I have dark circles under my eyes, and with the beauty blender it gives kind of more of a sheer finish. Sometimes I felt like I needed to add more because it took maybe too much of the product away, where this, I feel like it keeps enough of the product on where I don't have to continue to reapply my concealer, because I need quite a bit. I look tired and dark circles. So this is really good for blending out under eye concealer. And then I got the E10, which is a smaller concealer brush, and this is more for covering blemishes. Normally I would just do that with my finger and concealer, and I never felt like I covered my blemishes well. But I feel like using this brush with concealer and covering the few blemishes that it does a good job at covering them. So I've been enjoying using a brush for that. Next is, this isn't a new product, I've had it for a few months. I think I got it in March, yeah. But I've just been using it a lot this month, and it is the MAC palette from the Cinderella collection. I wanted everything from this collection. I am a huge Disney fan, my whole family is, and I loved the movie, and the packaging was so beautiful. Anything Disney I want. So when you combine Disney and MAC, I want it. I like that it's small. If you're traveling, and I mean, I want to do it if I was going to be gone for a long time. I want to do different looks, but if I'm just going to be gone for like the day, I'm doing my makeup later, I can just grab this and you can do quite a few different looks with it. I mean, you could do a smoky look, just a simple look, and something I've been doing a lot. It's July, it is really hot. I live in, you know, California, where it is very hot, very dry, and I've been running around doing stuff with my boys a lot, and I just haven't wanted to do a lot of makeup. The longer I spend on it, the hotter I get, and it's just kind of pointless. So I've been kind of just doing quicker, and I really like something I'll do that's really quick. I just use, like, what is this? Quarry, like in my crease, a little bit of floof, on my lid, and often I'll do the, what's this one again? Satin taupe on my like lower lash line. And that's it. Sometimes I do eyeliner, sometimes I don't, just some mascara. It's really quick. It's in one palette. I can take it with me if I'm going to be touching up later, and it just gives like a light, summery, natural look, or you can do a more smoky look, but it's all in one palette. I love the packaging too, and I've just been using this a lot this month. The next thing I have is probably everybody's favorite. It's going to be in everybody's favorite video this month. But it is Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill. It's still in the box because I think the box is so pretty and I just want to keep it looking new and pretty. But this is, I mean, you know, it's everywhere. It's an amazing highlight. I even keep the little plastic protector because it's just so pretty. It's just a beautiful champagne color. It really does. I've been seeing everyone's pictures on Twitter and Instagram, and it really does. It looks good on every skin tone. I think it looks so beautiful on darker skin tones. I've been seeing pictures. Oh, it looks so pretty. But yeah, I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day, even if I'm not doing much makeup. I have been loving the glow that this gives, you know, on the cheekbones, a little on the brow bone or under the brow, inner corner, Cupid's bow. I mean, I've been using it everywhere. And I'm excited to kind of experiment with it more. I've been using this a lot and I love it, and I hope that they will make it a permanent product so that when I use all of this, I can get it again, because it is beautiful. If you can get your hands on it, go get it. You will not regret it. It is a great product. And comes in a very pretty box. Next, I talked about this in my first video that I bought it at Sephora. It's the Philosophy Clear Days Ahead face wash. And so far, it's only been like 3 weeks, but I've really been liking it. If you struggle with breakouts or have oily skin, you might want to give this a try, because I have really been liking it. I do, like I said, I get quite a few hormonal breakouts, and they're not necessarily stopping, but I do notice that my blemishes go away quickly. I was getting like a monster the other day, and the next day it was like barely there. And I've noticed that a few times with this. I'll see, you know, I'm obviously going to keep using it. It's only been a few weeks. I do feel like it's helping clear up my breakouts a bit. Next is a nail polish by Essie. It is Lilacism, and it's just a really pretty, you can see it, I realized it blends in with my sheets. Just a pretty lilac lavender color. I don't know if you can see my nail. I just painted one real quick to kind of show you. but it looks pretty messy, so it's probably not too bad if you can't. But I've just been loving this color this month. It's just a pretty light, summery color. So thought I'd share that too. Lilacism by Essie. The last thing is pretty random. It hasn't even been my favorite this month, or in July I should say, because I just bought it a few days ago at the end of July, but I wanted to share it because it might not be there that longer. It is a throw, but it's so soft. It is so soft, and I got it at Costco, and I wanted to share it because I know a lot of times in Costco you go and then the next day the thing is gone. It's hard to know where things are in Costco and how long they're going to stay, so I wanted to share it in case you want to go out and get one for yourself. They're only $10. It was like 10 and something cents, and it is super soft. I really like the pattern, and they're big, but they had a few different colors. They had like a light purple one, I think a green one, a taupe, this kind of bluish one, green, purple, taupe, blue. That might have been it. There might have been one more color, but yeah, they were just like $10, and they're super soft. I have a feeling this is going to be a favorite through the winter, which I know is a while, but it was a really good deal for a really nice feeling throw. So I wanted to share that in case they're not at Costco for that much longer. That'll do it for July favorites, my very first favorites video. I hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and also leave comments down below and tell me what some of your favorite things have been, because I always like trying new things. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.